MYC Sculptures delivers the Imperial Shuttle in flight mode, as seen in Star Wars Episode 6: Return of the Jedi. A replica for the landing mode version was also produced in 3/4 studio scale. The edition size is limited to only 75 pieces worldwide. Included is a custom metal plaque with acrylic stand. A collector's proof card indicating the serial number is also provided as an additional bonus. The individual serial number as well as the edition size are layered on the card in 3D, such as the numbers on a credit card would be. A splendid additional bonus is a coin that displays an Imperial Shuttle engraved along with the edition size on one side and the MYC logo on the other. The museum-class base features chromed screw caps with space-dividing hardware that separate with a gap the laser-cut acrylic base sheet from the actual base. This is a very clever design for when you wish to take it apart in order to clean debris that over time might build up in between. The model, measured from the base, stands 28¼ inches tall and weighs 20½ pounds. Purchasing a custom acrylic cover will be a good recommended option that will help in preventing dirt and grime buildup. It will also protect the model from accidental damage. The Tidarium was an Imperial Lambda class shuttle, which was used by General Han Solo and his strike team to infiltrate the moon of Endor in Star Wars Episode 6: Return of the Jedi. The support post comes from factory with 2 stickers indicating base and top ends, which I have removed and replaced so that they won't be seen when displaying the model. On both ends, the post features electrical connector terminals that will deliver the power for lighting up the model. The top of the post that inserts into the model is colored in light gray, and bottom of the post that inserts into the base is colored in black, so you really can't go wrong if stickers were not present. Each tip of the post also has a notch that will only allow you to slide into the base and model in one direction, securing and preventing it from rotating. The main body of the ship is the heaviest component. displaying intricate details. A keyhole is present to secure the support post in place. Gently lowering and pressing this piece into the support post will secure it in place and ensure that the electrical connectors have a proper fit. Each lower wing has one built-in electrical connector terminal that look like headphone jacks and will deliver the power to the model. Also, 3 other key blocks with magnets will hold the wing in place. The Imperial Shuttle is made from high-quality polyresin material, polystone, and polyurethane materials as well. Once the key blocks align with the keyholes on the body, the magnets will pull the wing in, and then you only need to gently push it in so that the electrical connector makes a good contact point. The Imperial Shuttle is equipped with 2 forward-facing, wing-mounted double cannons that have magnetized individual key blocks to fit the keyhole on the wing. This magnetically designed technique was well thought out and executed throughout this project by MYC Sculptures. The other wing is assembled in the same way as we did with the first. Also, this magnetically designed technique allows for a high level of 3D layering and details throughout the model and will prevent damage during shipping or transportation. At this stage, the double cannons on each wing will require some minor touches to ensure they are correctly aligned with each other. The center wing also has a built-in electrical connector terminal that looks like a headphone jack, which will deliver the power to the model. To secure it in place, we match the key block of the center wing to the keyhole of the body and gently slide in place. The retractable rear-mounted double laser cannon is next to be placed into the keyhole, located at the rear of the ship just above the twin engines. The magnets that connect this piece are very strong. When removing, caution is required in order to avoid damaging the very delicate and thin cannons. I first tilt and pull out the cannons on one side only, and then when the magnetic connection is weaker, I then pull it out safely. Two pilots at the controls in the cockpit provide a sense for the size of the ship. A key block with a very strong magnet will secure the cockpit to the body of the ship. The hoses, landing ramp, and other details on the underside of the cockpit are examples of the superb attention to detail that the MYC team put into this project. once the cockpit is close to the ship and almost all the way in, it will be pulled off your hands due to the strong magnetic interaction from both magnets present. The two double laser front cannons have distinctive keys built into them so that they will fit only in one direction and also only in one place, either to the left or right position from the cockpit, taking all the guesswork away and maintaining the alignment. MYC has done an outstanding job at lighting up this model. LEDs accurately light up the rear engines as seen in the movie. All LEDs from the wings have been timed to synchronize together, which is accurate to the film. Micro LEDs cast into each wing with flashing animation provide for blinking flight mode lights at the tips of both lower wings. The fuselage of the shuttle also displays flashing LED lights, which are also accurate to the filming model. Grime and dirt is seen throughout the model, where it would usually build up from regular use, such as in the gears, where the wings would fold as required for either landing or flight mode. Also, on the two front side exhaust ports, or the two top vent grids right under the center wing. The model presents a matte light gray paint finishing with slight weathering effects, such as some black and gray washings or rust spots running down throughout the model. Imperials had resources, and their ships were usually clean and brand new looking, unlike the rebels with more limited resources that had to outsource parts from spaceship junkyards, and hence a more significantly heavily weathering can be seen among the rebel fleet. George Lucas was the first filmmaker to move away from brand new, slick, and shiny looking spaceships, Flash Gordon style, and instead opted for a new concept that would reveal an aged and worn down universe that would then captivate audiences worldwide. As a result, Star Wars was more credible and realistic, becoming a cultural phenomenon. He was a genius with a creative vision, and the revolutionary techniques invented to realize that vision transformed the art of movie making. Both lower and center wings have fine greeble details in the crevices between panels. Also, weathering, streaking, or scouring is present to add realism. The weathering reflects the true nature of a shuttle in the line of duty and between large ships such as Imperial Star Destroyers and the surface of planets. The cockpit nose weathering stripes are directional to the flow of flight, and so is the downside streaks of rust and grime along all three wings, as the ship would develop over time from slow vertical descent through harsh planetary atmospheres. The model has been painstakingly hand-painted with high-quality paint. The tip of the cannons are nicely weathered in black, indicating wear from excessive firing action. While MYC Sculptures, custom statues, stands for collectors, making these custom replicas for collectors, it is unfortunate that MYC has decided to close down operations and follow a different path as of May of 2024. The fans and collectors alike will be forever grateful to MYC Sculptures for these precious and fine pieces of art that they have produced and are now proudly displayed as conversation pieces in the homes of those that have lived and will continue to live the universe of Star Wars. A big thank you to MYC Sculptures and to sci-fi studio-scale modelers that collaborated in the making of these outstanding timeless pieces. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. I wish you all the best of luck in your collecting adventures, and stay tuned for my next collectible.